Hello everyone and welcome to the channel, and today we're going to be taking a look at the SodaStream Cherry Cola drink mix. We have here the SodaStream Cherry Cola drink mix, as well as some cherry Coke and some wild cherry Pepsi. And the reason why I brought both Coke and Pepsi out in this video is because I want to know what this is supposed to taste like more. What is it trying to be? Is it trying to be Coca-Cola or is it trying to be Pepsi? Or is it like the Mountain Dew drink mix and tastes completely different than the thing it's supposed to be emulating? But we'll find out in this video. I do find it funny how SodaStream has a deal with Pepsi to sell the drink mixes, and yet they don't have a cherry Pepsi flavor of drink mix. At least right now. Maybe they'll add that in the future. So without further ado, let's get this thing open and put into a bottle and then get on to the taste test. All right, so we have our SodaStream and some paper towel as well as the bottle. And we're gonna go open this thing up. There we go, wasn't too difficult. Let's read the instructions. I also haven't shaken it yet, so we need to shake it. I can smell it. It does smell like cherry, so that's good. Also, this one's a caramel colored flavor, which hopefully it doesn't explode, because for some reason, I've noticed this with all the other caramel colored flavors, they seem to act a lot more erratic when put into the sparkling water compared to the clear flavors like the Starry Mix or even the Mountain Dew one. I don't know why, maybe it's because it's a little bit thicker than those flavors. Back on so I can read the label because I don't want to spill it. So we're looking at inner middle line again. It kind of smells like a cherry Slurpee. Also something involved with the pet store as well. I don't know what it smells like. All right, let's fizz the water. I'm gonna do 5 pumps, that's what I like doing. And I do 5 pumps because it gives me more time to pour the syrup and have it not be non-fizzy. At least with my experience with the SodaStream. Always make sure you have the cap also available. That way, if it does overflow, you can just slap the cap onto it. Yeah, this is not at all how the Mountain Dew reacted. And there we go. Make sure there's no syrup on it at all. Make sure it's tight, and now we can mix it. And there we have it, our SodaStream Cherry Cola. Now we just gotta wait for it to calm down. And once it has, we will do our taste test. And speaking of taste test, it'll be done similarly to the Mountain Dew taste test, or have cups labeled A, B, and C, and then figure out which one the SodaStream one is. And after that, I'm told which one the Coke and Pepsi are, and then I'll just do a comparison to see what this one tastes like the most. So with that being said, we'll come back once this thing has calmed down. All right, so here we have our cups labeled A, B, and C. And we're gonna be trying to see which one is which. Between each and every one of them, I'm gonna be taking a sip of water to cleanse my palate. So without further ado, let's get started with A. A seems a little bit fizzy. Okay, now we move on to B here. Seems to actually have the same amount of fizz, which is nice. Seems to look very similar. Has more of a cherry flavor than A. And now we move on to C, which I don't know if it shows up on camera, but this one is a little bit, it's a little bit lighter than the other two here. This one has a more of a subtle flavor to it than these two. They all taste very similar. I mean, not similar, they all have different flavors, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't know which one is which. I'm just gonna take a wild guess here. A is the Coke, B is the Pepsi, and then C is the SodaStream.
You have A right.
Oh, so A is Coke, so these two are flipped then.
Yes.
So this is SodaStream. A is the Cherry Coke, B was the SodaStream, and C is the Cherry Pepsi. Maybe I should have gone with my gut. I did feel like there was an artificial flavor here, like aftertaste. But the only reason I went with this to be the SodaStream is because it's lighter colored, but I guess Cherry Pepsi is just a lighter color than the other two. And I was gonna do another taste test, but I can already tell that the SodaStream Cherry Cola tastes a lot more like Cherry Coke than it does Cherry Pepsi. Let me just taste it again. Yeah, it tastes a lot more like Cherry Coke than it does Pepsi, so. In terms of the SodaStream flavor by itself, I actually think this is one of the best ones I've had so far. The artificial aftertaste isn't too intense, and it's doesn't stick around that long either. So if you're looking for a nice cherry soda, this might actually be a pretty good option. But anyway, those are just my thoughts on the SodaStream Cherry Cola. Comment your thoughts about it down below. If you've had this SodaStream Cherry Cola, tell me what you think about it. Also, be sure to comment down below what else you want to see on the channel. Be sure to check out my other videos. I have one linked at the end of the video that YouTube recommends. And as always, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time.